it was like, and it was like, dude, it sucks. But yeah, the feeling, right? Something.
No, I like that. When I walk in the room and they start playing those crazy songs, and I'm like listening to this, and this is sucks. It's not tight. There's like 60,000 riffs in one song,
Yeah.
but at the same time, the energy and everything that I was looking for at that time was there, and it's like I just knew I had to join this crazy band.
You don't regret it now?
No,
right?
not even. Not once.
That's it for you, right?
Yep.
Well, well, I started, listening to rock when my brothers used to play the records like of AC/DC. I'm a big fan of AC/DC, like the Back in Black album. That's what started me into music. So from there, I just got step up from more intense music, like the Peace Cells album, Megadeth, of course, and then Rust in Peace. I was really into like solo stuff and a bit more technical stuff. And then I saw the video of a Death, lack of comprehension. I was like, holy shit! It's not only noise, like it's actually playing and great music. So I just started from there. And just then deicide also the Once Upon the Cross CD. Really love also Carcass.
Mm-hmm. You will see that.
I was a bit more technical, like, but it's not to the edge or it's too technical, like fuck what they're doing, fucking, they could do like 5 CDs with one song.
But you start seeing the different influences in the band. They all come together, meet each other at some point. But he's more influenced American style. I was more influenced UK. He's like punk rock, and then then you got Maiden, the melodic edge. So like when you put all of us together, it brings Kataklysm, So.
It was cold. It was like 10 below in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to play it how many times? 30 times? 40 times?
We stayed there. We got there at noon, and we got out of there at 8 o'clock, and it was shooting like the whole day, and
it was cold.
It was fucking cold, and David Brodsky directed and filmed the video. Did a crazy job. We're very happy with it. I think it's a live performance video in an apocalyptic era, and like the scenery around you, and I think it really took the band. I'm gonna rephrase that. It just made the band look the way it should look in that apocalyptic feel. He captured the right essence, and it just looks great, and we're very happy with it. And it's gonna be a cool video when it comes out. We just actually saw the final cut yesterday, and we're like this morning we saw the final cut, and it's just like great. I think it's the nicest video we've done so far, so I'm very anxious to release it. So soon it's coming out. It's a very melodic song. We talked about also a bit of the song. It's more melodic edge song. Right. I used to lose my voice a lot, as these guys really know in the beginning. It was it's very difficult if you don't warm up when you do it. And the screeching vocals are gonna come more from your throat, and those are the ones that are gonna damage you faster. That's the one that kills your voice. They come up more from the throat and the upper chest. And low growls have to come from your diaphragm. If you don't do them from your stomach, you're gonna lose your voice. Because a lot of guys, I'll try to do the goat, you just gotta edge it with your throat a little bit, and if you want to put dimensions to it. And I, usually do some exercises before, and a simple exercise like doing like a shh, but you'll do like like TS, like if you do you're saying how to stay quiet, you just like that, and you put your hand in, you feel your diaphragm go like this. Just a little thing like that right before you get on stage. It'll warm up your diaphragm, and you have to breathe a lot, and it's very important that you calculate your air intake that comes in and out, because if you don't have enough air while you're pushing, you're going to come and you're going to suffer, your throat's going to suffer. So it's not all based on the throat. People think it comes from that, but it's really, a stomach and chest combination, so I learned it, and I learned this, I took some lessons. And I didn't need to take the crazy lessons because I wasn't there to sing melodic voice. I can't do it, and I kind of look stupid trying to do it anyway. I don't, and it's not me. I just wanted to learn the breathing techniques and the warm-ups because that's where it comes from, you know. And I learned that part, and I didn't go back. I didn't need to learn more. And it's when you're touring, if you blow your voice, it's important the first few shows. Because if you don't blow your voice the first few shows, you're fine. If you blow it on your first show, then you're gonna need a couple of days to you know, not go over the edge to try and recoup it. So it's, you know, sometimes you break it in death metal, it's a good thing. You break it in just a little bit, and you know you're not at that same tone. It'll be like you'll be great live when you're talking every day. You'll be like kind of your tone's kind of down, but it'll stay like that the rest of the tour. That usually happens with me. But I'm pretty careful with the vocals, and if your high pitches are doing good, then maybe you should get into like more black metal edge. And, you know, some people it's easier for them. So.
How much time before a show do you allow, or when's your cutoff to stop eating before a show? Because you use your diaphragm a lot.
Yeah. Like, that is super important. The cutoff for food, it's got to be at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours. I'll usually eat at least 2-3 hours before, and it's gonna be like, you know, and you know, you don't go eat half a rack of lamb and go on stage an hour before or whatever. Like, you know.
Actually eat on stage between the songs.
He has a nacho.
My text on the side with the pizzas.
Yeah, and then he'll be there with some salsa, and you're going putting the salsa all over his guitar.
Special spice.
No guacamole, no guac. No, but 2-3 hours before, and very light, something light, and then you eat a little bit afterwards too, you know. So I actually had once I ate Chinese food. It was a Destruction tour.
Yeah, I guess so. That one I dismember.
Yeah, and I ate a little too. That was Destruction tour. I think it was also Destruction that children was playing.
Oh, the time you
Yeah, I had no problem with my diaphragm. And I ate like an hour and a half before, I think, or 2 hours, and it was an hour and a half. And I ate Chinese food. Chinese food is a little heavier, and I wasn't ready, didn't warm up, went in, and my diaphragm kind of reversed on itself. So it was like super painful. I was almost gonna cancel the tour because I couldn't get onto the bus call because I was there for 5-6 hours, and then they gave me a shot. And I was fine. I was freaking out. I was like this in pain, like crouched, like I thought, I don't know what the fuck happened. This is, you reversed your diaphragm on itself. So that doesn't happen often, but when it happens, it's excruciating.
for the book?
Yeah, so like that's it, you know. It's just, you know, it's like a girlfriend. Sometimes it doesn't work out, you know, you don't see eye to eye, you don't have the same vision. The thing is with Sylvain, he was a very controlling person, and we believed in a democracy in this band, and when you feel like you're getting choked, you're choking, it's not a good feeling. And you know, the guy can't play instruments, and he's telling him, you should play a guitar this, and telling him, don't play your drum beat like that, go faster. Well, this part is not meant to be fast beat. It makes more sense to have a slower beat or whatever it is. It's just a bunch of different elements that got, you know, when he started, Sylvain was a very good friend of mine, and we got into this with the same goal, the same fire. But he became a very controlling person and very paranoid, and it was becoming a very big strain on the band. And you know, when you're playing music, you want to hear your music. You used to sing from start to finish, every song, over solos or everything. You try to cut something off, you go into tantrums, and you know, you would just storm out of the practice room, fuck you guys, and then come back. And you can't do that. It's a band. It's all together. This is what it is. We had a great time writing those records, and it was cool when we did them. And Sorcery, you know, was our first album, and it's always going to be our baby, you know. But with him, it just became such a difficult scenario that we couldn't really, you know, cooperate. I was losing everybody in the band. You know, he left, couldn't deal with him anymore. It was just me and him at a point after Temple of Knowledge, and we just looked at each other and like, look, we lost everything.